example that we were given. Um, Basically, what I have here is just the initial setup. So in this left column, we just have the date for each purchase. As you can see here, we're given 4 different transactions, and basically, I just want to take these transactions and record them in my Excel sheet. So, on the left we have date. In this column, we have the number of units per purchase. In this column, we're going to have the cost per 1 unit. In this column, we're going to have the total cost, so that would just be the number of units multiplied by the cost per 1 unit. And then this column we'll talk about a bit later. I'll get back to that. So first, what you just want to do is you want to take the data that we have from here and basically just record it in the Excel sheet. So we'll start off with the first purchase. So the date is February 7th with a purchase of 20 units at $100. So we'll just put that down. So the date, February 7th. Number of units was 20. And the cost per unit, I believe, was 100. Yes. So now the total cost, as I said before, we're just going to be multiplying the number of units per the cost per 1 unit to find the entire cost for all the units. So the total cost for 20 units at $100 will be $2,000. Now we'll just do the same for the next 3 purchases. I'll move a little bit faster. And this is just going to be the last purchase here. So okay, so here the last thing that we're going to do is we are going to add up all of the number of units to know how many units we have in total. So we're just going to find the sum of all of these. So we have 105 units in total. I'm just going to add all of these as well. All the total costs, which will give us 13,650. Okay. Now, the next thing that we want to do is account for these sales. So basically, we can see that in between purchases, we have a couple of sales. So the first one on April 30th, 35 units were sold for a price of 120. So basically, since this happened April 30th, this happened after the first 2 purchases. Since we're doing first in, first out, both of these can be used in order to account for this sale. So I'll try and show you what I mean. So we have a sale of 35 units. So here we had a purchase of 20 units. Now 20 will be completely used up. So that's why I'm going to leave a 0 here in the number of units left. Basically, these 20 units were sold as a part of this sale of 35. Now, since there's still 15 more units that we have left, we're going to take the 20 from here and subtract it by 15. So for this purchase, we only have 5 units left. And then obviously in the next two, we'll still have the full number of units. These will remain unchanged after that first sale. Now as we go back, we can see that there is another sale for 50 units on November the 12th. Now this happens after all of our purchases, which is good, so we can use these two purchases to account for the sale. So we had a sale of 50 units, so first this goes to 0, meaning that we have 45. Now we sell these 25. So we only have 20 left. So at this point we have 20 left. Now we have to sell 40 from, we have 40 units left, and we need to sell 20, so we're going to cut that in half. So now we only have 20 units left in total, and this is after all the sales. Okay. We only have 20 remaining at a purchase price of 150 per unit. So here, we'll just multiply 20 by 150, and we'll get 3,000. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight this number, because this number is our ending inventory. Okay, so basically, through all the sales here, we have 20 units left that we purchased for 150. So, for further sales, these are the only units remaining. 20 at 150, which comes to $3,000 in total. Okay, this will be our ending inventory. Now next what we have to do is find the cost of goods sold. So, what we will do is we will take this number here and we will subtract it by our ending inventory. Giving us the cost of goods sold. Now 13,650 subtracted by $3,000, so that will give us 10,650, and this should be our cost of goods sold in total. So I'm going to highlight that one as well. There you go.